Hello everyone and assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Nazrul Hakim bin Roslan and I'm from class DKA 1C. My matrix number is 08 DKA 21F1196. So today me and my friend Ama is going to do an English presentation of our topic, and we're going to talk about some stuff. So let's get started. Statistics of road accident in Malaysia are showing an increasing number of cases at an alarming rate every day. Why is this happening? The statistics have shown that there are 33,324 cases of an accident involving people that are going to work in 2017. The numbers then continue to grow up to 35,243 cases in 2018. That is 1,919 cases more than the previous year, which is quite a big jump considering only a 1-year time span. What is the main reason of this? Why did so many people get into accidents? And why does the number of cases keep increasing year by year? So the topic of today's talk is very closely related to the statement made just now. It is about driving manners on the road. Driving manners are something that every road users need to know, and that's not just about it. Road users also need to practice the driving manners and implement it in their driving, because if you know about driving manners and the safety precautions on the road but you didn't practice it, well, that may be a call for an accident to happen soon. You see, there is a saying that prevention is better than cure. So practicing these driving manners and preventing an accident is so much better than having to go all through the paperwork and treating all the injuries from the accident. Trust me, I knew it and I've experienced it firsthand. You don't want to be in that situation. Yeah, really, you don't want to be in that situation. It's a very bad and nasty experience, I would say. So let's get started. Firstly is know your lane. This is very important, so focus on it. We need to know that in Malaysia there are various types of roads and lane configurations. Being the most common is a 2-lane road, which can be typically found in urban and city areas such as KL or Kuala Lumpur. You know, the place that is where the road is very small and narrow, plus the bonus of traffic jams at rush hours and weekends. It's a very unpleasant experience, I would say. And the other one is a 3-lane road that is mainly used on the highways across Malaysia. For example, the Plus Highway, the Kesas Highway, and let's not forget about LDP, which is the Lebuh Raya Damansara Puchong, which I'm sure that the Klang Valley citizens are very familiar with. There is even a 4-lane road, but first let's discuss on these basic road lanes and configurations that we normally came across on our everyday journey. So on a 2-lane road, the left lane, which is on the left obviously, is for light vehicles and vehicles that travel at higher speeds, such as the left lane is for heavy vehicles that travels at low speeds, such as lorries, trailers and buses. The right lane, which is on the right, is for light vehicles and vehicles that travel at higher speeds, such as cars. That's correct. Okay, so meanwhile on a 3-lane road, the left lane serves the same purpose as before, which is for vehicles that are heavy and travel at low speeds, such as lorries, buses and trailers, like mentioned just now. The middle lane is for light and fast traveling vehicles, such as cars. So we are left with the right lane road. So that means the right lane is for vehicles that are traveling faster than the vehicle at the middle lane, right? Because you know, heavy vehicle and slow speeds, light vehicles and faster speeds. So the right lane must be for vehicles that is at a higher speed, right? Well, I'm sad to say that you are wrong. Okay, you are wrong. And like many other Malaysian road users, you are dead wrong. Surprise, surprise, the right lane of a 3-lane road is for overtaking purposes only. Hear me correctly, okay? Hear me carefully. Only. I'm sure many of you didn't know about this. For example, let's say you are in the middle lane and you wanted to overtake the vehicle that is in front of you. That is the only time where you can use the right lane. And then after that, you need to change right back to the middle lane. It's not a lane for road users to use it for speeding, and it's not a lane for slow drivers to hog the lane. You know, the road hoggers that hogs the lane and disturbs the traffic flow. I just don't get it. It's just common sense. When we are driving and we feel that we are moving at low speeds, why do we need to use the faster middle lane? And vice versa, when we are driving and feel that we're moving at higher speeds, why do we need to use the slower left lane? Like I said, it's just lack of common sense and attention from drivers themselves. You know, when we use the correct lane according to our speed and our driving, of course, we are actually improving the traffic flow, and we won't disturb other vehicles that are around us. Maybe the vehicle that's behind of you is rushing to get to their workplace on time. Who knows? So please know your lane and use it correctly. Please, I'm begging you guys. I'm sure that you also don't want people to drive slowly in front of you in the faster middle lane when you are rushing to somewhere. Am I right? So that's that for road lanes, and that's that from me. Right now I'm going to pass it up to my friend Ama, which he's going to continue about the driving mannerisms on the road. So thank you.
Next up is about traffic lights. If it's red, then stop. Simple, that's it. But I don't know why so many drivers fail to follow and comply with this rule. Maybe they are colorblind, who knows? I know there are a lot of drivers that didn't actually follow the traffic lights, especially at night and early in the morning. The craziness of people dashing through red traffic lights peaks around 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Don't bother asking me where I get this information. Trust me, I have a lot of close calls. So a friendly reminder to road users out there, please be aware around this given time period. To you, the traffic lights may show green for go, but please keep an eye on the road for this red traffic light. Rammers before proceeding to cross the junction. And to those traffic light rammers that are watching this video right now, please think twice before ignoring red traffic lights. You are putting not just your life but also other road users' life in danger. Moving to the next point about traffic lights. If the traffic lights show yellow, then slow down your vehicle. However, there are some road users that use this yellow traffic light as a sign to gain more speed and zoom right through the junction at incredible speed. That is just reckless and dangerous. What would you think would happen if you didn't get through in time? A fast vehicle zooming through the junction at high speed and a vehicle that just got out of the junction wouldn't be a nice combination to see. After that, here's another problem. If the traffic light shows green, then do not drive so slowly. Don't think that you are the only one who wanted to go past through the junction. There were also a lot of other drivers that wanted to pass through the junction too. When we are driving, we need to keep in mind about other road users around us, that they also have their own destination that they wanted to go to. Try thinking about them too. Don't be a selfish bum. Lastly, classic turn signals. Surely this is not the first time you haven't heard about turn signals. There are a lot of people spreading awareness about turn signals everywhere across the internet. I am pretty sure that you know. What am I going to talk about? Because of that one careless mistake of not giving a turn signal, it can cause an accident. And when talking about an accident, there will be injuries or deaths. So these accidents are the things that we could want to avoid when we are on the road. There are a lot of drivers are driving around not giving turn signals when they turn, and it makes us wonder, do turn signals come as an optional upgrade when they are buying the car? We need to keep in mind that when we are driving on the road, we are basically putting our lives on the line. And if you are carrying passengers in your vehicle, then you are putting their life on the line too. When we give a turn signal, everyone will be happy. we need to ask ourselves, what is the main reason car manufacturers have turn signals integrated inside their vehicles? Sure it wasn't for show or design purpose. And why do we need to use turn signals? We need to use turn signal because it will give a signal or hint to other drivers around us that we wanted to turn. Hence, it's named turn signal. Even when you are changing lanes, you also need to use the turn signal. This is so that other drivers around you are aware that you wanted to change the lanes and will give you way to you. If you don't give turn signals, other drivers will be surprised and lose control of their vehicle, which can lead to an unpredictable event. Another thing, we need to make giving turn signal a habit and get used to it, because it becomes a habit and we go to a road where there are a lot of cars. Eventually it will become a second nature to give turn signals. In conclusion, please stay safe while you are on the road. Do not ignore traffic laws because you think it's cool. It's not cool. Plus, it is also very dangerous. Please remember all the things I and Nazrul talk about in this video. Trust me, it will become handy while you are on the road. To all the road users out there, be it a driver or a rider, and even me myself included, we need to take things seriously when we are out there using the road. We need to always keep in mind that when we are driving on the road, we are basically putting our lives on the line. And if you are carrying passengers in your vehicle, then you are putting their lives on the line too. So think twice before doing something and try not to do some silly things while you're on the road. Thank you.